Alexa, trigger live show.
Sending that to IFT.
Oh, we're going to be able to test a few more settings tonight, guys. I don't have a whole lot planned tonight, but I wanted to test the basement streaming rig, and with any luck, this will give me just a chance or two to test that out. And it seems it's been like, I don't even know how many months now since we've done benchtop builds and some projects and stuff. So this PC is usually devoted to streaming live stream archive videos on the MakeMe.tv channel. Just go to MakeMe.tv website and it should link. But with any luck, we can get back to business and hopefully stream some stuff. It's really late tonight, so I'll be quite surprised if anybody drops by. I don't think I'll leave this video up. What I did do! Look at this. If you guys have been around on the channel forever, you might actually remember this project. This is an Electric Imp Wi-Fi module. And what I did is I hooked it up to an Adafruit thermal printer. And if anybody joins us here, well, here, let's power it up and get it alive. I did power it up right before the show, and all I had to do was go to the Imp backend. This has been like 5 years since this ran. I had to go to their backend and migrate the code over, but this acts like an ESP8266 Wi-Fi module and goes onto my Wi-Fi. But after that, it's hosting, hey guys, Beginners Tech, NASA, oh, the Aussies are here. Welcome to the Aussies. I'm glad you could make it. I'm going to try to throw in the chat here. The web address, for those who, I don't know whether anybody here has been around as long as this project, but at that web address you can actually go to my website, and with any luck it will be hosting through to this printer, and anything you send me as a message there will come through live right here on the video while I do some cable management on this, and it should be up and should be working. Who have we got? Beginners Tech is awake. Brian's here. Cheers, Brian. Richard's here from Harrison. Jesus, you're not very far from me at all, Richard. You're just up the road. And Cameron's here from New Zealand. Ah, the Down Unders and India. Cheers. Good to have you guys. Well, with any luck, this should be alive and working and give us a good little chance to test out. I think the streaming's coming through. Let me know how the audio and the video is coming through. This is just a test tonight, much like Monday night's broadcast, just to connect with you guys. I did hear a message, and it didn't print very well. The first message through, I remember that from the code before. The first message when after boot up always seems to get dorked up for some reason. I'm not sure what that is, but I think subsequents should come through. We'll find out momentarily. Beginners Tech is here. Go sub to his channel. Right on. So they are coming through live from you guys. If it's not blown out. There we go. Focus. You. Pull an AVE on this thing here. But yeah, it actually works really good. So the ESP80, well, it's actually not ESP8266. Jeez, I've been brainwashed. The Electric Imp, these are the same ones. If you're Canadian, you've seen the Budweiser Gold lights or Budweiser Red lights. It's the same card that they use in those. It's more designed for commercial. Adafruit actually sells them. I got these direct from Electric Imp years and years and years and years ago, and I was actually kind of surprised that their service is still online. Richard is here. Yes, not far away from you. Cheers, Richard. Yeah, you are literally right up the road. Like, Harrison's only 35 minutes from my town. Not far at all. Good to see another Ontario person. Awesome. What are you trying to make? Nothing tonight. We are just testing out the live streaming and doing some cable management on this, because what I am thinking is to bring this project back into the live shows with, well, maybe a case and some stuff to make it a little bit prettier. We'll see. I don't know. It was a fun little project from years ago. Good luck on the SDR. Cheers. So, Minho Sucks was actually a person I ran across on Reddit. Good to have you here. The other day, was it yesterday or the day before? I was on Reddit just doing some searching, and I was in the SDR subreddit, and I saw amazing project using Raspberry Pi to pull the Meteor Russian WeatherSat imagery using the Pi. And I've done it before with SDR Sharp and manual decoding, and it was a royal pain in the ass. And I hit up the gentleman in the chat, Minho Sucks, to get a little bit more info, because he had done it. The GitHub repo, the README wasn't that good. I don't know whether is it your GitHub. You let me know whether it's your project or whether you just set it up from somebody else's from that code. But anyway, he was awesome to help me out with a little bit of advice. And I think we're going to have a pretty cool little project coming up using the Raspberry Pi and the Meteor satellite. Matt is here. Test is going well. Audio in the video looks good. I'm getting momentary dropouts, but impossible to tell. Yeah, that's what I'm curious, because I'm doing through Restream. I'm curious on how on Monday night's broadcast the replay was awesome. So I'm curious whether the Restream.io is working very well. But anyway, yeah, the Raspberry Pi project's going to be fun. If you guys haven't seen it, it's really, really high detail satellite imagery you can download right from the satellite using a software-defined radio. And I do have a industrial QFH antenna up in my attic to receive those images, so it's going to be fun. IC Station is here. Cheers, IC Station. I'm not sure whether that's Juanita or not, but good to see you if you are here, Juanita. If it is you, I do have... guys, I have some parts from IC Station. Where are they? Oh yeah, we could do a quick little live demo of those if I could find them. Where are they? Ha! You want to see? All right. So the Imp printer is up, and I think it's still working. You guys can message it. Go to mkme.org/imp, and you can message this printer directly while we're talking here. If you guys want to see something cool, check this out. IC Station sent me some interesting parts that have been on the review list forever. And we can pull one out right now, because what the heck, this will be good test of the stream. Ideas for Arduino or ESP8266 node MCU projects. Whatever you want. Seriously, it's whatever you want to build. Anyway, so this this is an absolutely petrifying device. This is an inverter. Now, 7.4 volt input and is 1 kilovolt output. And let's hook it up. I'm not sure how this is going to come across on live stream, but this thing, the first testing I've done with them was truly, truly petrifying. The things are absolutely lunatic, like absolutely crazy. Let's see where we can get it on the overhead. We got to stay away from the. This is actually, this is probably going to kill the Wi-Fi to the Electric Imp, more than likely. Let's take this, and These are the output leads. So it's 1 kV output. No, that's not going to work. I need, where are my clampies? There's one of my clamps. What we want is to have these close enough together where they can do their thing, far enough from me where I'm not going to die. And, well, we want to get it on camera. I did get a message on the imp. You know, not my GitHub project, but working on my own software since the repo isn't very active. Very cool. Hit me up and message me and let me know if you do your own fork on that. I would love to follow it. That is a super, super cool project. So off camera here, I'm just firing up my benchtop power supply. We'll knock the voltage down to we'll take it to in the mid 6 range, which should be fine. And let's move the camera. So this inverter is absolutely lunacy. I'm not sure how the audio comes across, but if we spread those out, make sure that's far away. So this is, well, it's a full-on stun gun. And in here right now, it smells very, very strong of ozone because of this arc. And we can spread it, I think, probably about to there safely. And it gets absolutely crazy. So these are from icystation.com. I will do an upcoming review, which has been upcoming for ages. But that is, well, there's lots of projects you could make with it. The number one would obviously be stun gun type stuff, which are full on illegal and very, very dangerous, but this thing by nature is exceedingly dangerous. So we'll see what we make out of it. I have a couple ideas in mind that we could have a little fun with those, and I got several of them, including some much double-sized one, which I have not even plugged in yet because the thing truly terrifies me. These things are like, well, I'm okay with working with HV, but these things are it's just absolutely foolish. Please don't die on the live stream. Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's absolute foolishness, guys. So be careful. If you do buy any of these, please, please be careful. Richard, what video is this project started on? It sounds like it would hurt. Yes, it certainly would. If you're talking about the imp, I don't think I ever did a project video. I only shared this on my live shows way back like 4 years ago, and we did a little bit of playing around. Basically on this, it's strictly just serial out into the Adafruit printer, the thermal printer, which is an awesome deal. These things are very, very cool. It comes with a power supply, not much to it. The thermal paper is just the cheap common stuff. You can make work really good with the Arduinos, Raspberry Pis, or the Electric Imp. I'd like to repurpose this and hook it to my Pi in the other room in the studio. Actually, I'm not even repurpose. I think I'll just port the code from this over so that you guys can message me live. Like, we can talk live in the chat, but there's just something kind of neat about having it come out on the paper that you guys can see it. And yeah, the paper's not expensive. I put a little bit of spam protection in the web code, thanks to a good friend of mine. John helped me out with that. I don't know. I think it works. Don't put your tongue on that thing. Yeah, this thing is absolutely petrifying. It's just crazy. I think we've got about maybe 30 seconds of lag through the restream. So yeah, we'll do some projects on the HV, and what I'm doing is I'm 3D printing in the other room. I wish I could take you, but I haven't figured out how to do a wireless headset and wireless cam yet. I will. And in the other room on the 3D printer, on the Creality CR10, I'm printing a case for this component tester. I forget the model name on these, but I'm sure a lot of you that watch this channel have seen these before. They're just a few bucks on eBay for doing transistor testing. More so really useful for capacitor testing. It does do like an ESR function, or identifying things that you don't know what they are, mostly MOSFETs and transistors and like any kind of FET. So, but it doesn't come with a case. It's just an Arduino Atmel processor. But I'm going to print this and finish that case off tonight and get that in the case. And yeah, it'll be fun. Yes, Ryan, that thing is absolutely petrifying. These, yeah, be careful. Be very careful. And then a couple other, oh, I got some new parts. I got these on a mailbag the other day, and ages ago, I got these USB power, whatever you want to call them, portable power supplies with a USB charger control for an 18650 cell. But unfortunately, the 18650s I had didn't fit into it. So today, some new ones arrived. All I had was the ones with the button end on them. So I finally got a few with just the flat end, and I thought I would give them a go. Polarity. We're going to say that is most definitely the positive end. Of course, cheap cells from Amazon, not labeled. With any luck, that should fit right in there and just work. And we could probably test it on the Electric Imp, see if it fires it up. And it sure does. Sure enough, even with the cell completely uncharged the way it came from Amazon, the Electric Imp is logging onto my Wi-Fi and seems to be working. That's kind of cool. These are, you can find them in my mailbag video. I do put these, they're in my store, store.mkme.org. They're nothing when you buy them without the battery, because what you pay for is the shipping. So if you can recover some 18650 cells from old laptops and stuff, you're all set. These cases and the charge controller and the output, the voltage boost converter for the USB cost nothing. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm gonna give that a try. I should probably charge the battery up a little bit. Oh crud, I cut somebody's message off on the imp. Sorry about that. I missed somebody's. Please tell any projects from Arduino. Yeah, we already covered that. Number 5 is alive. Benjamin is here. Cool stuff. Alright guys, I am gonna head out. That is about it. I wanted to test the live streaming. Hopefully it works, and we should be hopefully good to go from the bench. We should be able to do our overhead views and go back to, sorry I didn't transition views as much as I probably should have tonight, but again, this was just a test. It was good to hang out with you guys. Plus I just wanted to catch up with you guys and see what everybody had to say. And if you guys have got anything, Spartacus is here. Cheers! A lot of the old team is here. Glad to see you guys. It's been forever and ever. Way, way too long, guys. I am really, really happy to be back in the swing of things. There was a little bit of a busy patch. I was on the road a lot, and well, you know how life just gets in the way, but we're back in the swing of things. I have a massive, massive, massive mailbag to do. The shelf is absolutely full of new components that I have not, well, I cannot use until I do the mailbag. I do have a bit of a firm stance that I don't put any components into service until I do the mailbag on them, so it keeps me kind of motivated to get the videos done. But cheers guys, have a great night. Nice catching up with you. And oh, click the link down below. Well, click a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this video or like the content I put out. It really, really helps me. And down below is the Discord chat. Join me there. I will be there in about 4 minutes. And if you want to chat live and show off your projects or share anything or ask any questions, lots of us hang out there and all kinds of cool stuff. So click that link and come on over. Cheers, guys. Have a great night.